Welcome to my flipped classroom. Today we are going to be talking about the components of fitness. Alright, so before we get started with that, we have to talk about what fitness is. So the definition of physical fitness is the body's ability to meet the demands of daily living with little to no strain. So this is walking up and down a flight of steps or participating in athletic activities with little or no strain. So what helps us become physically fit? That's going to be our components of fitness. So the first one we're going to talk about is cardiorespiratory endurance, sometimes also called cardiovascular endurance. This is the body's ability to move oxygenated blood to the muscles. All right. So usually we train this doing large muscle rhythmic activities such as running, biking, swimming, all those activities where we're using those large muscle groups. All right. This allows us to exercise for longer periods of time. All right. So our next one is going to be muscular strength and muscular endurance. All right. So we're going to talk about the difference between those. So muscular strength is the body's ability to exert force against a resistance one time. All right. So an example of this would be doing one push-up, or translating it to the weight room, it would be like my 1 rep max. All right. So the most weight I'm able to move in a particular exercise. So let's take the bench press. So maybe my max is 200 pounds. So I'm able to do that one time. I can only get it up for 1 rep. Now, muscular endurance is the body's ability to repeat that exertion. So doing 10 push-ups would be an example of muscular endurance, or doing 95 pounds on the bench press for 10, 12, 15 reps. All right, so repeating that exertion is the example of muscular endurance. And then that's going to bring us to our last one, but definitely not our least one. All right, flexibility. So flexibility is the full range of motion allowed by a joint. All right, now a joint is an area where two bones meet. All right, so muscles connect to tendons, connect to ligaments, connect to the bones, which help us move. All right, so when we look at like our shoulder joint, all right, it's a multi-axial joint. All right, it goes up and down, round and round. All right, allows for a lot of different movement and mobility. So flexibility is most effectively increased through stretching. You can do dynamic stretching, PNF stretching, or static stretching. All right. So when we train all of these components of fitness, it allows us to lead our lives with little to no strain. All right. So it allows us to do all those daily activities that we can do a little bit easier, or maybe it makes us a better athlete participating in sports. So take all these components of fitness, think about them, and use them to help you improve your daily living.